Good morning student, myself Bhairab. Today I will teach you about the chapter Quadratic Equation. What the chapter? Quadratic Equation. Before that we know about the linear equation and cubic expansion and quadratic equation. So linear means variable 1 but their power is also 1. In quadratic equation power is 2. So first of all, what do you mean by the quadratic equation? What do you mean by the quadratic equation? Any equation, what? Any equation which has in the form of, which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, you can write. Here a, b, c are the real number, and remember one thing, a must not equals to 0. But a not equals to 0. So any equation which is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, you remember a, b, c are real number and a not equals to 0. What? A not equals to 0. And another thing is we have to remember that the highest power of what the number is, what the unknown variable is given here, x. Highest power is only 2. How much? Highest power only 2. So he will ask you whether the equations given are quadratic or not. So what he will give you? He will give you x minus 2 whole square. So can you say this one is a quadratic equation or not? So what do you have to do? First you expand this one. You know that x square plus 4 minus 4x, or you can write x square minus 4x plus 4. Is there no? So here x square is coming, x is coming, after that constant is coming. So x square before is what? A is there. So x square before is what? 1 is there. X before minus 4 is there. And another one 4 is there. This one is also quadratic equation, and otherwise you can write ax square plus bx also a form of the quadratic equation. If anything is coming ax square plus bx, then that one also a what equation? Quadratic equation. Just can I write like x square minus 8x. This one is also a quadratic equation. And next is what? Ax square plus c equals to 0. Okay, so what can I write? X square minus 8 equals to 0. So all these three equations are quadratic equation. What I told before that ax square bx plus c equal to 0. I told a not equal to 0. I did not told you that b or c, about the b or c. If b equals to 0, it must be a quadratic equation, but it will become in this form ax square plus c equals to 0. If c is 0, then it will come in the form of ax square plus bx plus equal to bx equal to 0. So quadratic, how can you know that quadratic equation? If the equation will come in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, ax square plus bx and ax square plus c. Remember one thing, that here highest power equal to how much? 2. Highest power equal to how much? 2. So if he told about 2, means here you will get the 2 answers. What the answer? 2 answers. That answer is known as the roots. What is known as the roots? The one is known as the what? Roots of the equation. Roots of the equation, or you can say that solution. You can know that solution. You can say roots of the equation or solution of the equation. So in one question I will give you, a question is given 2x square plus 7x minus 4 equals to 0. Check 2x square plus 7x minus 4 equal to 0. Check whether x equals to 3 is the solution or x equal to 1 by 2 is the solution or not. So what you have to do? Instead of x, you put just 3. So 2 into 3 square plus 7 into 3 minus 4 equals to how much? 0. If it will come 0, then answer is correct, and you can say that this x equals to 3 is the solution of this quadratic equation. So 2 into 9 plus 21 minus 4 equal to 0. So how much? 18 minus 4, so 18 plus 21 minus 4 equals to 0. So 18 plus 21 equal to how much? 9. 39 minus 4 equal to 0. But here how much coming? 35. 35 is not equal to 0. So x equal to 3 is not a solution. So check x equal to 1 by 2 is the solution or not. So how can you check? You just put 1 by 2 instead of x. So 2 into 1 by 2 square plus 7 into 1 by 2 minus 4 equals to 0. So 2 into 1 by 4 plus 7 by 2 minus 4 equals to 0. So how much? Here I take an LCM as the 4. Okay. Or otherwise you can cut 2 1s are 2 2s are, yes or no, 2 1s are 2 2s are 4. Then after that you write 1 by 2 plus 7 by 2 minus 4 equal to 0 or not. So you know that 2 1 plus 7 minus 8 equal to 0. So 8 minus 8 divided by 2 equal to 0. So 0 equals to 0. So you can say that x equal to 1 by 2 is the solution of this equation. So here how many answer will come? At least 2 answer will come. But here 1 is given, x equal to 1 by 2. So x equal to 1 by 2 is a root of this quadratic equation. Next question what he will ask, find out the roots of the equation. So already you know about the splitting the middle term. He will ask you x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0. Find the roots of this equation. If he told to find the roots of this equation, so what do you have to do? You see this middle one, minus 4 is given, this one 3. So think two number. If when you multiply the two number, you will get the 3 as the resultant. If you subtract or addition, then you will get how much? Minus 4. So x square, I written here x square minus 3x minus x plus 3 equals to 0. Just I splitted minus 4x. So x taken as the common, x minus 3 minus 1 taken as the common, x minus 3 equals to 0. So x minus 1 and x minus 3 equals to 0. Can I write x minus 1 equals to 0, x equals to 1? Or can I write x minus 3 equals to 0, x equal to 3? You can write here or. So x equals to 1, x equal to 3 are the roots of this equation or the solution of this equation. Or you can say that the zeros of this equation. Why he told of the zeros of the equation? Because when you put this value here, you will get resultant 0. So we can say that this one is the zeros of the equation. Next what he will tell you? He will give you this two solution and form a equation he will tell you. Just like example I want to tell you. You write the formula also for this one. If two roots are given, how can we form the equation? So if two roots are given, so what are the roots? Or he can tell you about the solution. If he told you two solution, I have taken here minus 5, minus 7 are the two solution. Here I can tell you two equations. So two types. First is what you have to do, x equal to, you write minus 5, x equal to write minus 7. X minus 5 comes this side means plus 5, minus 5 comes this side means plus 7. Okay, yes or no? Then after that you multiply. Equal to 0 you write, multiply x square plus 5x plus 7x plus 7 into 5 how much? 35 equals to 0. So how much equation? X square plus 12x plus 35 equal to 0. Okay. this way. This one is one method. Another method I want to tell you, you are having direct formula that this one is a root and this one is a root. How can you form the equation? Just you write one is a equals to 1, a equal to -5, b equals to -7, then the equation equals to x square minus a plus b into x plus ab equals to 0. So you put x square you keep. Here what you write? -5 -7 x plus -5 into -7 equal to 0. So what will you get the answer? X square -5 minus 12 x plus 35 equal to 0. Therefore x square plus 12x plus 35 equals to 0. Okay. So this one is these are the two process you have to follow here. What he will give you? He will give you solutions of the equation is given -5 -7 or maybe number he will give you. Okay, find out the equation. So this one is the process. Next is what? Next, one of the root of quadratic equation. I written quadratic equation QE only. Okay, quadratic equation px square plus 15x minus 14 equals to 0 is 2/3. Find p and other root. So how can you find out? First, what you have to do? First, you put this 2/3 instead of x. Before that, I told you if one root means one solution and that is the value of x. So what you have to do? First, you write p bracket 2/3 square plus 15 2/3 minus 14 equals to 0. So what you have to write here? P 4/9 plus 3 1s are 3 5s are 5 to how much? 10 minus 14 equals to 0. So what you can write? P equals to 10 minus 14 equals to how much? Minus 4. 4p by 9 equals to minus 4 equals to 0. Then 4p equals to by 9 equals to 4. Therefore p equals to 9 by 4 into 4. 4 cancel, p equals to 9. You got the answer. What do you got? P equals to how much? Then he told you what? Another root. So another root, how can you find out? First you put this value, original value here, 9x square plus 15x minus 14 equals to 0. After that you split this one. How can you split? You know already. First you have to multiply 9 into 14. How much 9 into 14? 14 9s are 136, or you take out the LCM of these two and after that you split. So already I know that. So can I write here 9x square plus 21x minus 6x minus 14 equals to 0. Then 3x bracket 3x plus 7 minus 2 bracket 3x plus 7 equals to 0. Then how much? This one 3x plus 7 and 3x minus 2 equals to 0. Okay. So can I write x equals to here minus 7/3 and x equals to 2/3. Already given x equal to 2/3. What you got? X equal to minus 7/3 is the other root of this quadratic equation. So some problems I want to give you, you solve, okay, according to these problems. Okay. First you write solve x bracket x plus 1 plus x plus 2 into x plus 3 equals to 42. Okay. Next equals to x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. Next x square minus 13x plus 12 equals to 0. So 4th equals to x to the power 4 minus x square plus 2 equals to 0. 5th, x to the power 3x square minus 8x plus 9 equals to 0. You try these problems. I think you would face some difficulty of this problem. Okay, difficulty in this problem because I have given some other question also. Okay, like maybe the roots will come or not. Okay, you just find out by the factorization method, or you know that about the what method? Splitting the middle term method. Okay, next is what your student will solve this problem by the factorization or the splitting of the middle term, but some student can't. So one method is given or one formula is given in the books, that is if I written the equation is in the form of what? Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So here x equals to, you have to find out x. So x equal to, how can you find out? Just remember the formula, minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, here a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. So x equal to what? Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So before that I want to tell you about this b square minus 4ac. How can you tell that the equation solution will come or not? If equation solution will come, then what type of a solution? It is equal roots, distinct roots, or imaginary. How can you find out? First, so for that reason you have to remember one thing, b square minus 4ac equals to known as the D, or you can say the discriminant. What a discriminant? If d square minus 4ac equals to d, I written, if d's value or b square minus 4ac value is equals to 0 coming, then the roots are real and equal. What? The roots are real and equal. Real and equal. If the values are coming, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. What are b square minus 4ac? Greater than 0, then roots are real and unequal, or you can say that distinct roots. What are distinct roots? Okay. Next is what? Next, b square minus 4ac less than 0, then roots are what? Imaginary. What are imaginary? Because b square minus 4ac less than 0 means minus number will come. So minus number means what? Actually we can't take out the roots of a minus number or negative numbers root over, we can't take. So he told that this one is the what? Imaginary roots. So first you know that b square minus 4ac equal to 0 is coming, real and equal. B square minus 4ac less than 0 is coming, real and unequal, is greater than 0, real and unequal. B square minus 4ac less than 0 is imaginary. So let us do some problem. So first I given you example, x square plus 6x plus 10 equals to 0. So here a equal to how much? A equals to 1, b equal to 6, c equals to 10. So what do you have to do? You find out b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 4ac. So b square equal to how much? 6 square. Okay, 6 square minus 4 into 1 into 6. So 10. So 10. So 6 square equal to how much? 36 minus 40. Equal to how much? Minus 4. So minus 4 is coming, b square minus 4ac equal to minus 4 coming. Minus 4 coming means what? Roots are imaginary. What? Roots are imaginary because it is less than 0. What? Less than 0. So roots are imaginary. So you can't find out the roots of this equation. But Another problem, I want to write 2x square plus x minus 3 equals to 0. So here a equal to how much? 2, b equal to 1, c equals to minus 3. Then b square minus 4 is equal to, find out, b square equal to how much? 1 square minus 4 into 2 into minus 3. Okay, so 1 square equal to 1 plus 4 3 is 12, 12 2 is 24. 24 plus 1 equal to how much? 25. So 25 means b square minus 4ac greater than 0. So roots are what? Real but distinct. Distinct means unequal. Not equal, unequal. Two different roots will come. Next is what I told you in the example. Next example, x square plus 4x plus 4 equals to 0. So here a equal to how much? 1, b equal to 4, c equals to 4. So b square minus 4ac you put. B square minus 4ac equals to 4 square minus 4 into 1 into 4. Equal to how much? 16 minus 16 equals to 0. So here b square minus 4ac equal to how much you got? 0. So roots are what? Real and equal. Roots are what? Real and equal. These are about what? Nature of the roots. Here 2 or 3 problem he may be ask you. He will give you the values of the equation and he will ask you some unknown values. If I written some example like you look here. If I written here 9x square minus 24x plus k equals to 0. He told this equation 9x square minus 24x plus k equal to 0 has the equal roots. What he told? Has the equal roots. Find the value of k. Just he told find the value of k. How can you find out? First you write a equals to how much? 9. B equals to, not write 24. What is given? Minus 24 you have to write. C equal to how much? K. So b square minus 4ac equals to 0 directly you have to write. Why? Because already he told that the roots are real and equal. So b square minus 4ac equal to 0 directly edited. So b square equal to how much? Minus 24 square. Minus 4. A equal to how much? A equals to 9. C equal to how much? C equals to your k equal to 0. So 24 square equal to how much? 576 equals to 4 9 how much? 36k. So minus is there. So I shifted directly equal to 36k. So therefore k equal to how much? 576 divided by 36. 576 divided by 36. How much the answer will come? 36 you divide this one. 36 ones are and 36 is 16. K equal to 16 will come. What will come there? K equal to 16. So this type of problem he may be asking. Next, little more tougher. He will ask you just like I will give you the problem. You just look okay. M minus 4 bracket x square plus 2 bracket m minus 4 of x plus 4 equals to 0. So a equal to how much here? M minus 4. B equal to how much here? 2m minus 8 directly I can write. Or C equals to 4. Okay. Why I written 2m minus 8? Because I multiplied 2 into 2m minus 4 2 to the 8. So what do you have to do? B square minus 4ac equal to 0. You have to write must because he told that find the value of m if the roots are real and equal. So what he told? Roots are real and equal means b square minus 4ac equal to 0. So v equal to what do you have to put? 2m minus 8. So 2m minus 8 whole square minus 4 into a equal to how much? M minus 4. C equal to how much? 4 equal to 0. So what you can write? 2m minus 8 means a minus b whole square. So a minus b whole square means how much here? This one 4m square plus 64 minus 2 is 16 to 32 m minus 4 4 is 16, 16m, 4 4 is 16, 4 is 64 plus 64 equals to 0. Okay, next one you can write 4m square minus 32m minus 16m equal to how much m? Minus 48m. 60 plus 4 plus 64, 128 equals to 0. So I have taken 4 as the common, m square minus 12m plus 3 and 2 equal to 0. So can I write m square minus 12m plus 32 equals to 0. Then splitting the middle term again, you may face the problem here. Sir told the value of m will come, but here what equation is coming? So you know that when equation is coming, you have to solve by factorization method, or you can say that splitting the middle term method. So splitting the middle term method, you could how can you do? M square minus 8m minus 4m plus 32 equals to 0. So m taken as the common, m minus 8 minus 4 taken as the common, m minus 8 equals to 0. Therefore m minus 8 and m minus 4 equals to 0. Therefore m equals to 8, m equals to 4 equals to, you got the value m equal to 8 and m equals to 4. So these are about the what? Nature of the roots of the equation.